Let's be real, this project can easily 10x if it really wanted to. But before we get into all that, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by the Storj team in any way, and I'm not currently invested in Storj at the making of this video. If you want to come trade with me, get access to the buy and sell signals, trading academy, community, all that stuff, there are 12 spots left in the EPIQ Trading Floor. So click that link that's tagged, or go in the description and click epictradingfloor.com, EPIQ. You can grab a 3-day trial, so you won't get charged for 72 hours. If you want to learn more, there's a video that'll show you exactly what you'll get, and it takes only 3 minutes to watch it. So without further ado, roll the intro and let's get this video started. Now, Storj itself, obviously, this is a pretty low market cap gem, currently ranked 621st on CoinGecko. Looking at a $77 million market cap, so less than $100 million market cap. Your circulating supply is 143 million. Now, keep in mind your total supply is 404 million, so this can definitely be affected if there were token releases. There's a lot more supply that needs to be released that isn't part of the total supply. And more than likely, that's what's been playing an effect, as we see that there wasn't that much exponential growth from 2017 to 2021. But nonetheless, there is still an opportunity for this to make a decent play. Storj is in the decentralized cloud storage space. Now, if you follow my channel, you know me a little bit. I talk about decentralized cloud storage basically on every live stream. I talk about how big data is very important, and whoever runs the data is going to be king. Now, it wasn't necessarily the biggest component in the 2021 cycle, but I think going into 2025, we could see more of an impact for decentralized cloud storage and DePIN in general. Because I have been seeing a lot of people talk about DePIN in social media, for example. You can see Storj is on Ethereum, Harmony, and Energy, so it is cross-chain. And the two sectors are going to be DePIN and Storj. This one currently does not have any institutional money invested in it. But I have a feeling that if they continue to grow and scale and go in the upward direction with the partners that they have, we could see a bit of a different story going into the next few runs. Now, as decentralized cloud storage kind of sounds like you can compute anywhere and store everywhere. When you're using these decentralized cloud storages, what makes it effective is that you don't need these big old database houses. All the information is essentially spread across the decentralized networks. So everyone that's part of the network is using little bits of the information and holding little bits of data and helping each other scale the ecosystem, so that the more people that are in, the better that it works, and the more effective the functionality of these decentralized cloud storage ecosystems. As you can see, they are the biggest cloud innovation since S3. It is decentralized, but they call it distributed because, like I was saying, they spread the information, the data across all the points. So not all the data and information is stored on one node, which makes it a lot safer in general. It's consistently fast, it's scalable, it's durable. They have a lot of partners and they're working to reduce their carbon footprint. As you can see, significantly decreasing the amount of carbon in comparison to traditional cloud storage or corporate data centers. And I was curious to go through their partner list. One of the ones that grabbed my attention right off the bat is Adobe Premiere Pro. So if that means that if they're already getting a test into the Adobe space, if that can prove successful and they continue to get that traffic from Adobe, that could be huge for us. That could be something that could make an ecosystem go parabolic. That's something that could go in the news and blow up all over the place. You'd see it on Crypto Panic, on Google News, on Yahoo Finance, all of that. And there's a couple other big projects in here too, like Photo Plus, LivePeer, Flexify, Comet, just to name a few of them. I'm sure maybe you've noticed some of these or seen some of these names before, maybe even iconic. You can basically take Ocean off this list because that's part of FET or Fetch AI, which we just did that video on yesterday, I believe. But this is still considered a top 10 decentralized cloud storage project, even though it's ranked 621st on CoinGecko. And the three that you hear me talk about all the time, which I'm going to do videos on the other two as well, including some of these other ones because I do like decentralized cloud storage a lot, are going to be Filecoin, SiaCoin, and Storj are the three that I typically like to talk about the most. But I do like Holocoin as well. AIOZ is very popular, and Arweave is another good alternative. So there's definitely a lot of competition in this space, but I do like where Storj is sitting in terms of value. And then that real juicy, when we're looking at this from a long-term trading perspective, we are currently testing prices that go back to 2020 and through the bear market of 22 and 2023. We're seeing a lot of sideways movement, which would be signs of an accumulation. And as of the last 4 months, basically, we've seen a lot of inflow of volume. We'll call it an exponential inflow of volume. That is a divergence because we're not really seeing that in price action. If you zoom in a little bit more on the daily 2, throw a Fibonacci, notice you're landing just around the 7860 fib. Now it did get a little bit more volatility, but you did not actually double tap on the bottom, so it did not null and void the Fibonacci. So playing this through the 7860, holding this, getting a little bit of a consolidation, price action moving up, volume moving up. I am sitting pretty bullish on Storj long term. Now, if this did want to test the range highs from 2024, from current price, you're looking at about 130% move. If you wanted to test the all-time highs from 2021, you're looking at about a 594% move, give or take. And then based on the Fibonacci, if this wanted to hit take profit 3, so we can get all the profit points, that's looking at about a 300% move. So even to the low side, this is very bullish. And like all these other projects, if it does break this $3.84 range, then you're going to go into price discovery mode. If this actually goes into price discovery mode, who knows how high they can actually go and how high this project can soar, especially if, let's say, decentralized cloud storage or DePIN starts to become very popular in the space. So this is going to wrap up the video on Storj. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If you want to come trade with me, go check out the EPIQ Trading Floor. I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you tune in the world or whenever you watch this video. And I will see you in the next one.